How do I stop thinking every girl is the one? A big part is learning to love more than just the idea of someone. If you find a few traits you're super stoked on and then stop looking at the totality of that person, you run the risk of overidealizing them into the one. People are flawed. Every last one of us. Learning more about the person you're dating or with each time you spend time with them and turning a slightly critical eye will help. The best thing my wife has done for me is love me even with all my flaws. She recognizes they exist and that I am imperfect but gives me the space to grow and learn, and I do the same for her. I used to be always thinking the person I was with was the one. It ended in heartache. Learned after that relationship to try and be as authentic as possible and accept criticism gracefully. Real honest communication does wonders. The problem isn't thinking she is the one or envisioning your life together. That's pretty typical. It's the overthinking that's the issue. It's also an issue I have. You just have to practice casually talking to girls without being attached in any way. It's okay to imagine things and it's okay to feel stuff towards them, but don't let the attachment overpower you and affect your decisions when dealing with them. It's bad for you, but it's a little unfair to them as well. You aren't really seeing them as a person. You're wrapping them in a hologram of your favorite anime princess. But beneath the hologram, a real person is still there. Inevitably they're going to behave in a manner that falls short of your ideal. You'll feel betrayed, they'll feel attacked. Get to know them as a person, not who you want them to be, but who they really are. I did that in high school. I didn't dwell on it too much, but I treated every girl I dated as if they would be my wife one day. I think my 7th girlfriend whom I met my junior year ended up being my wife for real. Now we are 10 years married and have 3 kids. My outlook is that it is a good mindset to have as long as it doesn't blind you from their flaws. Don't treat them like they're infallible or like you're desperate to keep them. I don't personally believe in the one myself. I prefer to think that I found a one. Stop putting them on a pedestal. Naturally you don't go out with someone without somewhat envisioning what the future between you two might hold. But it cannot be romanticized to such an extent either. You said it yourself that it ruins things. You need to have a mature perspective on the matter. Does she fit your criterias of what you look for in a woman? Good. Now take it one day at a time and stop envisioning shit that isn't there. Love yourself more. Know that you are a complete individual and you are enough without an other half. Once you love yourself, you can love another without the urge to just partner with the first thing you see. Start working on raising your self-esteem. In my experience, thinking this way comes from doubting yourself. You're so afraid you want or can't find the one, that you start being willing to accept any girl as the one. Once you start realizing that a girl would be lucky to have you, then your standards start to get higher. You can't. There is no such thing as the one. There can be 5 million girls on this planet that match all of your definitions of perfect, and whom can all give you a life of happiness. The one is a concept invented by movies. There's no such thing as the one. If you like someone, see how it works. It may or may not work. If it works, make it stick. That's it. Drop this, the one, bullshit.